Up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions. I'm here with this UFC 260 recap. Really, really good card. If I was gonna rate the card, I'd probably rate it 9 out of 10. Fun card. I enjoyed it. A lot of finishes. We started off the card with Marc-Andre Barriet versus Abu Izatar. Man, my boy SSG tried to game me up. He was trying to say, "Go with Mark, homie. You gotta go with Mark." Actually, he didn't say that, but he said he was going with Marc-Andre. And his pick was right, man. I was wrong. Abu Izatar, hey, I don't know what's wrong with his steroids. And him, hey man, Ottoman Izatar need to game your brother up. I just assumed that he would have the power of his brother, or I don't know if that is older or young. I would assume the bigger guy is the older brother. That's what I would assume. But he just didn't have the power that I thought he would. But he lost. Mark just beat up on him, man. There was moments in this fight it could have been really legitimately stopped, and it was pretty shameful that it wasn't stopped. But it is. It got stopped. The right man won at the end of the day. But yeah. Next fight, a banger fight right here. Shane Young versus Omar Morales. I'm going to say something. I know some people might be like, oh, just shut up and enjoy the fights. I don't like Omar Morales at 145, man. He fought Giga Chikadze, and he tried to really fight a kickboxing fight with the guy, and he's a multiple-time kickboxing world champion. We all know his legacy. He's ranked, I think, at the featherweight division. He's a good fighter. He's proven himself to be an elite prospect. Shane Young has had mixed results. In the UFC, he's had some finishes. He's beat people. He's knocked people out. He's been knocked out before. I think his last fight was against Ludovic Klein. I'm actually somewhat high on him. I think he's a technical, skilled fighter. City Kick Bitches ain't doing too well, too. I almost forgot to say it. Hey, y'all ain't looking. Y'all can't, and don't take credit for Jamie Millard. He wasn't. I didn't see the punk with the fucking dreads. What's his name? The team. I didn't see him in the corner. If he was there, then you guys, I guess you can take credit. But you can't take credit for Jamie Millard. I'm just saying that right now. Jamie, that's Volk, people. And I'm just saying right now, Volkanovski and Dan Hooker, too. Leave. Go somewhere else. America has better gyms. These fools ain't teaching no proper defense. Shane Young is a decent wrestler. He's a decent striker. And, he was just... it wasn't a bad fight, but he lost every single round. It is what it is, but I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, Omar Morales just didn't look good, and on Shane Young, like you're fighting Omar Morales. In my humble opinion, didn't look good in the fight. A lot of people I think predicted Omar to get a finish. I thought he was gonna get a decision. But Omar, man, his legs look smaller, his thighs look smaller. He's a good frame. His upper body looked all right. He looked the same, but dude, man, I get it. I think his last fight, the last fight he won was against Benitez. I think that's his name. Good fighter. You saw. I think his name is Benitez. I might be wrong, but what that guy did to Justin James, he hit him with the knee to the body. I think people, if I give that information, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the thing is, here's the facts. The guy, I don't know what he's getting in the gym. Maybe the lightweights are beating him up in the gym. Maybe, Michael Chandler's out there bullying him. But, dude, man, I think the guy has really decent takedown defense. He's a good striker. A lot of, the thing about 145, there's a lot of strikers in there. Maybe he feels like he's comfortable with those guys, but you already lost to, somebody at the, 14, right? What's wrong with testing yourself at 155, man? I think he could really do well, man, and I think he's gonna be faster than those guys. I think he's probably gonna be a lot more durable. And he got dropped against Giga, man. I think in the third round. It was a great fight. I love that fight, but it is what it is. Next fight, Modestas Bukauskas versus Mikhail Olenjekic. I think that's how you say his name. I've told you guys how I feel about Mikhail. I think he's at least a middleweight. I know he's a tall guy. He is a tall guy. I was somewhat surprised. He looked a lot. He didn't look that small against Modestas Bukauskas like I thought he was gonna. Man, these fucking names. But I thought Modestas won this, but I get it. Mikhail was going forward. He has good boxing. He's tough. He's catching Modestas with an I wouldn't. It was more of a rear hook than an overhand, but it was like a step back rear hook. He was catching him with that. And Medeskis was somewhat gun shy. He didn't like getting hit. It almost looked like he was overreacting to the shots. Just I don't know if it was giving him memories of what Jimmy Crute did to him. But yeah, it is what it is. But like I can't be mad. I can't be mad at the decision. It was a close. It was a fun fight. Medeskis was doing a lot of good things off his back. I thought he would have grappled more in this matchup. Because he had the size on him. But Mikael Olenjek needed the win. You could say more, because I think he was on a 2-fight losing streak. This is a guy that almost beat OSP. I know almost isn't beating him, but dude, he almost. I mean, I was shocked how well he did against OSP. He's good boxing. I just would love to see him at middleweight. I think that's a natural weight for him. He does have. I'm not saying he's out of shape or he's fat. I'm not trying to attack him for that. But I think he can lose some weight. But the light heavyweight division, maybe. Honestly, man, middleweight's just trash. So it's like I can't even say light heavyweight isn't as good. You gotta put some respect on that division's name, man. But it is what it is. And Jared Gooden, I didn't even know you were coming up next, homie. I got something for yo dumbass. I'ma pause. Y'all can go watch this video of what Jared Gooden said before the fight. 1, 2, 3.
Whenever you hear the name Nurmagomedov, or whenever I do, I think of Gabe Porn. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are gonna come out there, they're gonna try to wrestle, they're gonna dick ride, they're gonna grab a leg and just stay on it the whole 3 rounds.
Saw what the dummy said. My boy Abukar Nurmagomedov got it done. He was talking a lot about Gabe Porn. He was running his mouth about Gabe Porn and talking about dick riding. And I actually listened to the whole interview. I forgot the guy's name. A good guy though, who interviews a lot of cool fighters. He asked him if Jared was working with fucking Will Brooks, and he answered, yeah, I was working with Will Brooks. And I'm not even, obviously Will has his wins over Michael Chandler too, so he can live with that. But dude, man, Will Brooks is sorry, and it's like, man, you could see it on Jared Gooden's face. He was sorry. Nurmagomedov, what's his name? Abukar. I want to say his first name. Abukar. He was just doing him dirty in the stand-up. I was just shocked, man. Jared, I mean, he was calm. That's about it. He looked calm, like he was getting ready to do some fucking gay porn. That's how calm he was. Fucking fool. But Abukar was winning the stand-up. I think it was the threat of the takedown that was fucking him up. I've seen Jared strike better than that. I will say that to Jared's defense. He looked like a beta male in there, and with the alpha, almost like some top and bottom stuff, almost like you would see in gay porn. I'm playing, y'all. I'm gonna stop. But I mean, this was shameful. I mean, and then eventually he did get taken down, and he looked like he was getting dealt with. So good on Abukar, got it done. Jared got to go out there and sit down, man. He was smoking some crack, man, before this fight, bro. To go and say that, man, come on, man, you know better than that. Like, that's the thing. It's like, obviously being a former wrestler, I'm not, my homies made jokes, and we all make jokes about wrestling. I'm not mad about that, but like, come on, dude, you're an MMA fighter. You do grapple, so are you doing, like, it makes you consider that, and it's like, man, Jared Gooden needs to sit down, bro, on for real, man, and man, let the crack go, because you might get cut, man. So he needs to win his next fight. Alonzo Menifield got it done against Fabio Tarrant. Tarrant, I actually like him. He's a good kid, man. I seen some of the stuff on Instagram, some of the things he's been through. So I picked Alonzo to get this done. I think I said second round knockout. I know I didn't say it on my video, but usually I don't like changing my picks, y'all. I really don't. I might one day, I might do a live stream or whatever and be like, hey, y'all, I'm not feeling this dude after seeing the weigh-ins. But usually I stick with my picks. Even picks I've gotten wrong. Like, I'll talk about it in the main card here. I mean a sad, I guess, co-main event, and I'll talk about that. But yeah, Alonzo got the OSP, got the Von Flute choke. He got it from his pops. He gave it to him. OSP went down to the training center, went down to Forrest and like, son, you have to choke him with this technique, And Turan, it was just a rookie mistake, man. Kid's gonna be back. Kid's a good guy, and I wish the world for him. He's a good kid, man. I wish, hope he does well. Next fight. Oh my God, yo, I forgot. I got another dummy to call out. Kama Worthy. I didn't even know this before fight week. This dum-dum was saying he was gonna knock Michael Chandler. And y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Michael Chandler after what he, went out there, crucified my boy, fucking Dan Hooker out there in Fight Island. I ain't enjoy that. Y'all know me. I was big sad that day. I didn't even feel like doing a recap that day. But this dum-dum went out there and said that. And then Jamie Malarkey made him do the stanky dance. Like, he literally did the Ric Flair, like, when Ric Flair back in the day would just fall. Like just a flop. Like, I mean, good on Jamie Malarkey. I was really rooting for him in this fight. I know a lot of people were expecting Worthy to come out here and do some bullshit. Worthy, y'all know me. He was a big enemy of, the eBay Fight Prediction Nation. He was a number one enemy at one point after he beat Luis Pena. That's my boy Luis. Luis, he used to fight out of AK. I stick with my boys. He became, number one enemy. I called out the good Izatar brother, Ottoman. I called him out like, homie, we got a stupid coon running amok in this company. I need you to go knock him out. He went out there and knocked him out. Jamie Malarkey, I didn't call up Jamie because I didn't know if Jamie was going to get it done. I didn't trust Jamie, And Jamie, he be fluking some of these fights, right? But Jamie went out there. I think Ottoman hit him up, be like, hey, man, our boy eBay Fight Predictions, he needs this hooligan to get knocked out. He's a fool. Like, I think some people think he's cool when he knocked out Devontae Smith. Anytime you win and you have a post-fight interview and you talk mess or you say this or that, oh, this guy's a cool dude, y'all. He's a slick guy. He's a trash talker. They say stupid stuff like that. It is what it is. But Jamie went out there and just, humbled him, He finished him. There's nothing really much to say. I honestly feel like he should make a public apology to Chandler for speaking that kind of nonsense in the air. I'm not saying he shouldn't feel like he would beat him. But you don't say you're going to do something to somebody that you're never going to fight because he's the number 4 lightweight in the world and you're unranked, probably top 50 with your stupid self, So, consider, I know I'm being real nasty right now, but consider what you say, homie. Next fight, Jillian Robertson versus Maverick. My girl Jillian. Come on, Jill. Come on. You gonna do your boy like that? You're gonna do your boy like that. Yeah, she lost. I can't say she didn't try. She just made a lot of dumb mistakes in there. It happens. Female MMA is a very, very interesting sport in this game. But I don't know, man. I've just been surprised. I've just been shocked. But, Maverick did her thing. She won, 2-1. I had it 2-1. I don't know what the judges. I guess the judges didn't give it to her in the second. I don't know, man. Ground control is a real thing. Maybe they don't know what it is, but it is what it is. Maverick got her bad, and at the end of that round, I will admit that she got her bad. So I'll concede that. I will concede that. But it is what it is. And then Sean O'Malley got it done in the third round. I actually kind of predicted that, right? Third round TKO over Thomas Almeida, man. I felt really bad for Almeida, man. Almeida has a good record of 22-5, but yeah, I don't like this kid, man. I'm sorry, y'all, man. I've never really displayed it, but I never had a big problem with him. But, it is what it is, man. He needs to fight some, tougher level of competition, man. I don't even think I think, at one point, man, it's crazy that he was ranked at bantamweight. That's what boggles my mind sometimes. Like, he was number 15, after beating Eddie Wineland. And it is what it is. It was hype. Even I got caught up in the hype a little bit. I thought this kid was really, really good. But just his attitude after the Cheeto fight, man, I was just like, come on, man. You have to grow up. But he's a good striker. He has a lot of good feints. And I think his jiu-jitsu's good. what really comes down to is his durability and his toughness. So when he fights, I want him to fight Davey Grant, Jonathan Martinez, these kind of guys. I think that's the level of opponent that he should be fighting. You know, I do not think I don't think he's gonna be fighting these guys. You know, that in the top 5. You know, I don't think he's on there. It'd just be murder. Like I was talking to SSG, and he was like, "Dude, man, if this guy fights, I don't know. So what dummy on the internet? I'm assuming it was some fucking alien. I don't know who. I hope nobody thought that this fool could beat Jan. But yeah, he sent me some dumb commenting he would beat Jan, and it's like if Jan ever fight this, this fucking fool, he would die. You know, the Ben Askren said Jan would do a homicide to him. You know, so yeah, I love this. I'm getting some nice DMs, y'all. Yeah, but it is what it is. Let me not look at the DMs right now. But yeah, you know, Sean, even Aljamain Sterling is getting on my nerves, right? But here's what I think. I'll say this. These guys are promoting something. They're promoting hate. You know, I'm not saying they're promoting hate, but they're promoting heat. You know, in pro wrestling, there's a term called heat, heel heat, right? When you're the bad guy and you want guys to see you. That's what it is. But this is a fight. Like this is people you'll lose. You know, it's not fixed. You know, they're not going to give you the belt. You know, so I never, Aljamain, at least he has the belt. So he has some, he's, I guess, security, you could say. But this kid, man, when he fights somebody like a Davey Grant, and Davey, let's say Davey gets dropped, Davey ain't no bitch, man. He ain't no bitch. I'm saying it straight up. Almeida's not a bitch, too. But Almeida is like, he doesn't, I don't want to say what I'm thinking about saying, but he just, he's taking a lot of damage. He's not as durable as he used to be. Davey's one of these guys that, like, he's kind of like Vicente Luque, who I'm about to talk about in the co-main event. I really think Davey, even Jonathan Martinez, I think will match up well with him in the striking. These are guys he should be fighting. I've seen some guys saying he should be fighting Cody Stamann. I don't think he deserves to fight that kind of guy. That guy's he's a ranked fighter. He's earned it. He's fought high level competition. He might have not beat those guys, but he's fought them. This kid hasn't. He hasn't done that. He has to do his thing. Even Chito Vera, there's a good debate. He doesn't even deserve to be ranked. I've seen people say he shouldn't be ranked. It is what it is. But Sean, he got it done. Hey, the KO was nasty, man. I felt bad. Almeida. The thing what really made me feel bad for Almeida, I shouldn't have watched it, but I watched it. It's on ESPN Plus. I didn't watch the actual thing, but there was a preview of it on YouTube, I think, or on Instagram, and it was just Almeida's mom cooking food for Almeida and saying that he's gonna get this victory and it's gonna be a big victory for him and he's gonna get it done. And it's just like, you don't ever like to see the parents get involved and kind of I get it. It is what it is, but it's the fight game. This is the sport they participate in. But man, it's like fuck. You feel bad for these guys, you really do. But it is what it is. Sean got it done. Next up, my boy Woodley. I picked Woodley. I can't even say nothing. And I felt like switching, but for me, it's just like every time I've switched, I've always had bad results. I probably should have switched, but maybe Luque would have lost. You never know. So I like sticking with my picks. This was a dumb pick by me. I did a early prediction video, and I thought Luque was gonna beat this guy, but I started playing the UFC 4 game. And sometimes, it be predicting some things right, but I kept getting my ass beat by Woodley. And it made me like, what, maybe I might pick fucking Woodley now because of that. I think Tyron. The sad part about this, I really hope no one comes at him, man. Like, leave him alone, man. Like, I'm not going to act like I like Tyron. I never was a big fan of him. I've started to really pity him after the Colby fight because I watched Champ Camp for that fight, and he posted a lot of stuff saying that he was going to go out there and let his hands go. He's not going to let anyone go, let anyone down. I'm gonna beat the shit out of fucking Colby. I'm gonna, he kept saying Black Lives Matter, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. But he kept saying a lot of things that he shouldn't have said, and he got smoked, and I really felt bad. Colby was going out there saying he broke him. He legitimately broke that man. I kind of wanted Woodley to get a win so Colby's win over him would have some type of validity, but at this point it's just like, what the fuck, man, Tyrant? What are you going in there to do? He didn't look bad. I will say that. He fought, but he still lost. Maybe Luque is built like that, but the Woodley that beat Wonderboy, to this day, I picked Wonderboy to beat Woodley at one point because I picked Till. This guy was a tyrant as champ. I do remember those, dark times when Woodley was champ. But, it's just, you look back at it and you hate this guy, right? But now it's just like, I'm not one of these, I'm not even one of these Colby fans that enjoy his pain. And I really genuinely feel bad for this guy. And I hope, he has kids, man. I hope you go worry about them. Go take care of your kids, man. You don't got nothing to prove, bro. Like, honestly, as a commentator, he's a smart guy. He analyzes the fights. He watches the fights. I remember when he was detailing the things about what he did to Robbie Lawler. He's a smart guy. He has, a path in anything. Luque, on the other hand, dude, I made a video about saying he was the dark horse of this division. I was talking about, like, top dark horses of every division going into 2021. He did my video. A great service. Now, did he do my prediction? A service? No. He went out there and fucking broke it. But it is what it is. But Luque went out there. I don't know who you match Luque up with now. Maybe Chiesa. Luque versus Chiesa. That is a great fight. But I know probably Chiesa's gonna be like, I don't want to fight down, y'all. I want to fight out. And he doesn't sound like that, but he's probably gonna say that. And then the king, Ngannou. Africa has a real champion now. Not those fucking posers and Adesanya and fucking Marty, We got a real champ now, baby. We got a real champ, I enjoyed every second of it. He did him dirty. Dude, I told y'all he was gonna do him like that. Some of y'all was in the comments talking mess. Y'all was doing that mess talk. Y'all was running y'all mouth. Stipe Miocic is an old beta male who should have been 245. He's 38. He should have known better. He should have backed off while he could have. He should have left with DC. They both should have walked out and they should have retired. I told y'all Ngannou's wrestling got better. I told y'all. Go watch the video, bitch. Go watch the video, bitch. But it feels good, man. Hey, y'all had them Deontay Wilder memes about Francis. Oh, when Francis doesn't knock out Stipe, his face or whatever. Yeah, it's beta males. It ain't happening, bro. I'll tell y'all this straight up. Stipe has D1 wrestling. I respect that, but doesn't really use his wrestling. He last time he wrestled heavily was against Francis, and then before that he went for a takedown against Alistair. I think those fights were like at least 6 months or 2 years apart. Yes, he wrestled a little bit against DC, but his wrestling just wasn't good, in those fights. So, it is what it is at the end of the day. I'm not tripping, bro. I ain't tripping. But, I knew he was going to sprawl. He took what belonged to him, and that was that belt. He should have had it 4 years ago. Now he got it now. We got something to be proud of in the heavyweight division, man. We got rid of that fucking old man. I'm tired of his ass from Cleveland. Dude, fucking machine gun killer. I'm going with Stipe. Stipe gonna get the belt, y'all. He gonna get the belt. or he's gonna win it or retain it, whatever he said. At the end of the day, Francis got it done. I mean, Africa, stand up. You have a real champion. I mean, his story is just so motivational. It makes you just want to go out there and work hard. That's it. That's all you can really say. You can just be happy for the guy. No disrespect to Stipe. I think, in my humble opinion, I think Stipe is still the GOAT. I'll give him that. I'll still give him that. He's still the GOAT. I think he has a legitimate claim to it. Beating DC 3 times. Not 3 times, 2 times. Doing what he did to other heavyweights. He did what he did. But he's an old man. He's weak. He's small. He looked like a beta male. And you saw a real heavyweight versus a guy that doesn't know if he's a light heavyweight or heavyweight. That's what you saw in there. A 29-pound weight difference. And that was at weigh-ins. Imagine what they were, or what the weight difference was on fight day. But it is what it is. He got it done. I told y'all. I posted that video about them African kids dancing, and I told y'all I was gonna be dancing like that. I'm gonna show y'all that clip later. But besides that, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Africa, stand up. All my people in the world, stand up, because we're all a little African, right? Stand up. We got a real champion today. Stipe is gone. Go back to Cleveland. Go back to Cleveland. But go follow my Instagram. Go follow my Twitter. Like this video. Share this video. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. Love y'all, and goodbye.